It is getting overcast and well, it's starting to get dark, put it that way, because it's already late in the afternoon and I need to do a plant haul. So these plants I bought the last 4 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago I bought some plants, and before that I haven't been buying succulents or plants. Well, I have bought a couple of indoor plants, but that's not counted. Just succulent itself, I haven't bought anything since about November. I buy the occasional 1 or 2 here every 2 weeks or something like that. Or well, actually when I see some that needs buying or else I'm gonna go into withdrawal. Anyway, and I did. So I haven't bought any succulents for a while, so I saved up my money. So that enabled me to buy a whole lot of succulents, which I was already planning that this year I need to buy a whole heap before I go away on our trip, because we're going away on our trip, and it means I'm not going to be buying succulents for the next 3 to 4 months again. Well, by the time I come back and organize and clean up and sort of things, that's going to take me about a month. And by the time I edit the video and upload it or see what footage I've got, it's going to be another month. So by then it'll be December. Anyway, this one's now, I need to record this plant haul, or else I wouldn't know what the plants look like or how frost hardy they are or how I'm going to grow them. So I'm going to start off with... Hello there, my name is Liz, a self-confessed succulent addict. Welcome to my channel, Growing Succulents. After all this time, look at that beautiful plant. It's only small, so I'm going to put my hands here. So most of these plants that I bought are tiny. They're just small. And then this one here is actually, this plant is very special. I got to name this plant. This is Rufus. Hang on. This is Agavoides Rufus. Okay, I don't know. It just looks like a Rufus to me. And then that's from the top here. Birds has been attacking my variegated water lily. But anyway, so I've got Rufus. Now you're gonna have to do a count, because I counted about over 110 plants that I bought 3 to 4 weeks ago. Okay, so that's 2 so far. Number 3 is, this is Recurvata something, coccinea recurvata. So this plant is very interesting. I love this plant. Look at the way that sort of the leaves curves. Beautiful. So now this video is going to be long because there's a lot of plants, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to try and get to it as quickly as I can. So this one's Poldensis, and that one is Echeveria Jewel. This one is Esmeralda. Look at you, beautiful Esmeralda. And then this one is Mr. Curious. The shape of the leaves is got serrated. So the edges is serrated. Tapalpa. Tapalpa here looks like it's got 2 heads. This one is Plaza. Echeveria Agavoides Plaza. And Cook's Pride. My teeny weeny tiny, still small. Look, my thumb. And this one is Amesthyiana, Agavoides as well, and Heart's Delight. I got 2 Heart's Delight, but they're still small. Yamatoren, and this one is Roulette. Oh, this is Laulindsayana. This one is called Sugar Jelly. And I was looking online for sugar jelly, or Echeveria sugar jelly, and apparently Graptoveria Lulu, like this one here, and sugar jelly are one and the same plant. But having them now side by side, I still believe that sugar jelly is a different plant to Lulu. So I think that's sugar jelly, but then time will tell when they flower, see what they look like. But that's the label, so coming from the same person, and one is named sugar jelly and the other one is Lulu. So sugar jelly is more like pointier, I believe, than the Lulu, although the leaf shape is the same, and it's got that little red tip as well, just like the sugar jelly. But sugar jelly has a different tone. It just has a different tone. So they're grown in the same place here now, and side by side there is still some differences. Now Yukibina over here is cute name, Yukibina. Yes, Violet Magic. Look at the farina on that one. But it kind of, they all sort of looks the same when they're still young. Well, you can tell some slight differences. This is Cassythia. This is not sure whether it's actually Cassythia or might be something else. So it's a question mark. And this one now is Rippling Water. So it's a bit like the White Prince as well, but except the edges are curled. Now this one is Echeveria Net, Celinda. So this one is Celinda. And this one, I've been after this one for a long time now. So it's Echeveria Mutabellis. And these are now babies that I pluck from this Echeveria Mutabellis. And it was green when I got it. Now it's gone all pink. Beautiful color. So I've already harvested all these leaves here I've got from the stem of that one. And then now there's 2 more babies. That one is a flying cloud. And the next one, Echeveria variegata, but no name. That one is only small. See, look. So there's no name. It's some sort of Echeveria, but she didn't have a name for that one. Now this one here, Solisens. Oh my goodness. See, I just hope you don't die on me because it's the only one I have, and it's quite expensive. Now this one, the Harry Butterfield, I think I've got 2 of them. What is this one? Oh, Spanish Red. Beautiful color. So that's on my wish list as well. So this one, I got 2 baby Decora. They're grown bigger now compared to when I got it. Birds again attacking this, but anyway, so this one is chocolate crested. So I have an Echeveria chocolate, but it's not crested, so this is the first crested one. And when I got it, I picked the one that is really dried up because I was hoping she's gonna give it to me cheaper, but no, still the same price. So I just spent like 1 week trying to revive that, and then now it's all nice and healthy. Now this one is Lilacina monstrose. Beautiful. I already have one, so this is my second one. Now this one is Araluin Gem, that small one there. Now this one didn't have any name, but it's some sort of a sedum. And this one is Graptoveria Thornwood Star. So this is a hybrid of Rusbii, I believe. Oh, this one, Agavoides Red Tip. Oh my lord, I'm so lucky I'm able to get one of these. So red tip, and the birds has been here throwing all the dirt everywhere. And also, what are you? This one is pop candy. Pop candy. This one, beautiful plant. Look at that. And this one, what are you? You are, oh, fantastic. Variegated fantastic. This one, oh, beautiful plant. It's like a little fandango. Dancing queen. You look very fantastic, and look, the variegation, beautiful. Picokai. Okay, now that one is Maria. I think it's Graptoveria Maria, and that one is Adorn. Beautiful plant. This one is Empress. Beautiful, nice red edge or red tip and shiny. And this one is Grey Fox, pointy. It's a bit like the color as the same as After All except pointy. Now this one is Peach Cream, and it doesn't look very peachy creamy to me, but still beautiful plant. This one's Emma. Now Tacitus Bellus Cross. This black rose got attacked by bird, as you can see, but still I already have 3 black roses that I'm growing. They're slow to grow, so I thought I'll get another one. Now this one is Katrina. That's a beautiful plant as well, and it's just gone. It was all mostly green, now it's gone red tips as well. Now this one is Echeveria Fudge. That one is Morani Eye. I have a Morani Eye, but my Morani Eye kind of looks different to this Morani Eye, so I'm really after this strain, so hopefully it doesn't die. Now this one is Hepburn. Hepburn minus the, you can see through that, in it, through the dirt and rocks. So Hepburn. And this one now I have 2. So Echeveria Byakuran, and last over here is Momotaro. Okay, this is Momotaro, question mark, she's not sure, but I'm sure that looks different to my Momotaro. I already got a Momotaro. This is sort of smaller. That could be some sort of Saragossa or something like that. Now this is another, this is called Green Light. So this is Green Light, and This is a lipstick from the USA. So I've got red edge already plenty, but I thought I'll get a different strain just to see if there's any differences. To date, this is the most expensive plant that I bought. This is called Snow Glow Agave. Beautiful plant. So I'm gonna leave it here with the frost because I think that can take the frost. If not, well, there you go. I should really put that inside. Now this one is a Echeveria, I think Princess Sisi. And this one, that one I already have that one. What are you? Casio. So that's my Echeveria Casio. I already had that for a while. And then this one is a No Name one. See, but beautiful color. Look at that. Oh, and I don't know. So it's just Agavoides SP. This one is Echeveria Sagitta or Sagitta. This one is a smaller version of Sagitta, and apparently this is called Belga, but I'm not too sure whether this is actually the smaller one because I've got a Belga which is kind of medium size. So maybe they're all Sagitta. This is also Sagitta, see, but small form. This is my Echeveria Santa Louis or St. Louis, and I already had this plant for a while. And it actually died on me, and then I was able to save a leaf, and then from the leaf I grew it, and then now it's grown into a bigger plant. So it's like about a year. I've already had that for a year. So I got it last winter, before winter. So it's, oh yeah, it's actually a year old. So when it died, it really fast grower. But anyway, Santa Louis here is beautiful, but then I found this other one. So this one is called Echeveria Santa Maria. Santa Maria, oh my goodness, beautiful, beautiful color. Look at that. And so it's different from the St. Louis or Santa Louis because Santa Louis is sort of shiny and this one is not, and the face is flatter, but they look very similar in it, but the leaf pattern as well, the way it's growing is kind of different. Now that one is Graptoveria something coconut. A beautiful plant, look. And sport coconut, I think she called it. But anyway, this one is Jade Star. Been after a Jade Star for a while, and it was sort of grayish color, and then now it's gone pink. Beautiful plant. Now this one is Echeveria Agavoides ISI form. Beautiful color as well. Look at the colors. They just colored up. They were not that red when I got it, and then now it looks like a lady's choice just about, but the lady's choice is not as red as that. So anyway, this one is a hybrid, No Name Agavoides. So this is my JA hybrid, and I also got a Martin's hybrid from her because this is her Martin's hybrid, and it kind of looks different to my Chinese Martin's hybrid, which is this one. Finally got hold of a Bambino Knucklehead. This one is it looks like No Name. This is a crested one but with No Name, but it looks to me like a moon goddess, but I don't think it's a moon goddess. It's something else, but it's beautiful. Another No Name crested one, and beautiful, but you can see, hang on, stay, the shape of the plant over here. So time will tell what it's going to look like. And then this one, what are you? That one is Lavender Miss. This one is Gilba. And this gorgeous one over here is called Vista Giant. And I managed to pluck one leaf. And look, it's got a little root that's about to come out. So I'm still going to leave that there. But anyway, so this one is Gigantea. I bought a couple of them. That's my other large Gigantea. So they grow quite big, like half a meter across or something like that. So that's why I need a couple to see if they're going to survive the frost. Now this one is Fimbriata. You are, ooh, another hybrid, okay? So this one I have to come up with a name. So this is a hybrid with no name, but it's glossy, and I don't know, maybe you could help me come up with a name for this one. This one is another hybrid, but she called this Special Jocelyn. So this is Special Jocelyn Gigantea cross Subrigida or Subrigida, as what people say, but I like to say Subrigida. Now these two I got with no name. But I bought it because this one looks to me like a white Saragossa. So I have a white Saragossa, but it's only small, but it looks very similar to that one. And this one is possibly a red absinthe. So I put these two next to each other so we can tell the difference. Now, I don't only buy Echeverias or Graptoveria or leafy succulents. I also buy those other ones like this one. This is a Gasteria gracilis variegata. It's so pretty. Another one of my purchases is this beautiful Ben Buddies. I've got a lot. I got hundreds of Ben Buddies. But the only reason why I bought this is because they look like they're variegating. So a couple of leaves. So I see those white bits in here. But anyway, so I probably shouldn't have put it out in the sun because the variegation disappears. But I thought, nah, we'll see if it'll grow out of it. But so this is my variegated Ben Buddies. And this one, me and my variegation and mutation, monstrose and cresting. So I bought it because those white lines are showing variegation. Now this one is Haworthia Betesiana, another variegated plant. Beautiful. Look at that, gorgeous. And this next one is Haworthia Grey Ghost. I already got a Grey Ghost and I didn't want a Grey Ghost, but her mother plant just looks so nice. So I commented and said, oh my goodness, look at your Grey Ghost, it's so beautiful. And then so she plucked one out for me and packed it away. So, but anyway, but that one will have a special spot in my garden because it came from a lovely lady. Haworthia attenuata, pale form. But look at that, the color is just sort of, and she gave me two. So I'm really, really happy because she gave me two. But anyway, that rock shouldn't be there. So I have to get a tweezer and remove that. But anyway, this Haworthia is just beautiful. Look at that, it's just gorgeous. It looks so delicate. Hemathus albiflos. Okay, I got a funny story about this plant. 4 weeks ago, or 3-4 weeks ago, see those level there? Okay, that was to that level, and this flower wasn't there, and that leaf wasn't there, and that other leaf wasn't there. Anyway, so I said to her, can I have one of these? Because at the time, she's got the mother plant flowering with just gorgeous big, this actually grows quite large, this flower here. So anyway, I said to her, have you got some of that for sale? And then the next question she asked me said, have you got rats? And I was like, why? Is it a requirement to have rats in buying this plant? And then she said, no, the rats apparently love them. So all of her plants in the small pot have been chewed by rats. So the rats been going from one plant to another, chewing it all up. So that's why this one's just popped out. So it's probably a late bloomer because the rats has been added. So every night, apparently, the rats would come and eat them. So I said, no, I only got mouse. So is that gonna work? I do have a white mouse here somewhere, but now I haven't seen that mouse for a few years now. So anyway, this one now is flowering, and the flower is got yellow. I don't know if, see? And then it opens up, that's still close up, so it's gonna bloom. And look at the stamen on the tip of it. Look at that, those yellow, they're just gorgeous. That's just gorgeous. Anyway, so Hemathus albiflos. Now, whether that's frost hardy or not, I don't know, but I'm probably gonna keep that somewhere safe. Another plant I'm fascinated with is this, it's like an ice plant. It's called Glotophyllum or Glotophyllum. Apparently, this is like an ice plant. So if I take it out of this pot and put it in the garden, that will just take over. They're just gonna grow. It's a prolific grower, so which means it will grow fast. But I don't think it's frost hardy, so I need to keep them safe because it looks so delicate and soft. You touch it, it feels really soft. It's like, I don't know, it's really weird, but it's beautiful. Well, to me, I like weird things. And see how the leaves sort of got a cut, like sort of, look at that. See? So it's an interesting plant. Do you have a smell even? I don't know if it even has a scent. So every single one, look, it's like it's broken, but it's not. See? Look at this. That's fascinating. So I wonder if you got eaten by a rat as well. That's why. That's your way of coping, of adapting. I also got a few dried up plants. This is Gasteria Nelliana. So most of these are dry, but then I have to soak it for a few days to plump it up. Now this is a Crassula 1941 DC93. So that's also another one that I got from her. So I bet you she got it in December 1993, and it's a 1941 plant imported into Australia, maybe. But the name's gonna stay 1941 DC93. And this Gasteria, they all look different. So each one, those two I think are the same, but that one might be different, so there's no names for them. Another Gasteria here, it's called Sakura Fuji. Gasteria Sakura Fuji. Beautiful plant. Look at that. Gorgeous. It's Kalanchoe Bihati. Oh, you saw the price. Okay, so that's what I paid for this tiny little thing. I already have a plant of the same one. I'll show you. And I didn't really want to buy this one. See, that's my Bihati. Bihati. I like saying that because Bihati is like very... It's really hard for me to say it that way. I'm glad now that she got me this because it kind of looks different. I don't know, but it's got more serrated leaves compared to this one, which was given to me by my friend Lynn. Thank you, Lynn, for this beautiful plant. And it was only a tiny cutting, and then now look at it, it's gone really big. And next year I'm gonna have a whole heap of plants. But seems like, I don't know, maybe it's just because it's still small, but seems to me that the leaves of this one is more serrated. I have been lusting for this plant for a long time. First time I saw it on Facebook. And anyway, I've been coveting it ever since. I want to have it. I want to get it by hook or by crook. And if I can't find it or can get it, then I will grow it. So I've got one that's sort of growing similar to this one, not quite yet. So it's another stage of evolution. So, but this one is, I think, is the next stage of evolution. Okay, I'll just go there and show you. So this is my Scaposus silver spider. And as you can see, it's pointy compared to that one is all like a club. This one is pointy like a spear. And I've noticed that in this corner, yay, I am growing on this side here. Look what's happening. Look what's happening to my Scaposus. It's Scaposusing. This plant here, this one, just this one, is starting to form those spearhead shape. And even here, this one is just flattening. See how it's the bottom is just broad and flattened. But the new growth, I'm just observing the new growth. Look, even here, that one has like on the side, look like, you know how a hook for a fish hook, like a fish hook. Barb, that's it. That's what I was looking for, the word. So it's starting to form a barb. Look at that. See? So maybe the plant is evolving. So maybe it all started from a plant like this, and eventually it evolved into this. But nevertheless, I love my plant. I love this one. I'm glad I have them, even though I paid good money for it. But finally, I can rest. And maybe it sort of helps my addiction a little bit. So I only have probably about 3 plants that I'm coveting right now, which I don't know where to get. But apart from that, at least my list is going down. So hopefully I'll be cured of my addiction. What is a plant haul without cactus? It's a mammillaria. I bought about the same time, only because look at that, it's interesting. But it's got those red beans all the way around. I think they're seed pods or flower or something like that. This is Crassula ovata ruby. Now, I'm sure I already have this plant, but it's because of the name. Hang on. This is actually the last succulent that I bought. And it's supposed to go red like that, but I don't see it looking different. So this is my Crassula ovata that I've inherited from my mom. So this is my oldest plant. So this plant would probably be about at least almost 15-20 years old now. This plant here, which has seen many winters. But anyway, that's another story, or that's another video. But this one now, I only bought it because of the red tips is more defined. But then again, if I look at this one, it's probably more defined. But I wonder if this will go as red as this one. So this is from my mother plant, see? But anyway, that's just beautiful plant, just gorgeous if it's grown in the sun. Is this a succulent? This is vanilla bean. Okay, I bought this when I bought this. Oh my goodness. This is actually after my birthday, you know, because I haven't got a birthday plant. So I bought it after my birthday, and that's only a few weeks ago. A begonia metal leaf. And that was the healthiest looking plant in the shop. And I said, I want this plant. The lady said, you can have this plant. I said, no, I want that plant. This is my birthday plant. So I bought it after my birthday, of course. Look at that. Look at the fussy, hairy stem. So the leaves are embossed, and it looks like dragon scales to me. So I'll put it that way. So anything red, anything dragon, anything weird like hairy and whatever I like. This blue Paris, after having it for about a week, it just, the whole plant just decided to lose its leaves. But it was already a really dry leaf. I think the change of weather or whatever did not like it at all. And hey, Pedro, come here. You want to say hello, baby P? Hello, hello. You just have to be on the video, aren't you? Hey, okay. So the budgie here now is wondering what I'm doing. Now, anyway, you're wondering what Mom is doing. Oh, you're looking at me like, okay, what are you doing in the corner here? I'm not in the naughty corner, Pedro, but anyway. So this one now, Blue Paris, has started to grow. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that one is already dead. That's not going to grow anymore. And that one is already too old. So that's already too old. So I doubt if that's going to strike. But I already have one that's got a baby bump, baby bump. So it's still not too bad. So if this does grow, then I will have a plant hopefully by next spring, in a few months' time. Okay, the birds already flew away. Now, so, but this one is just maybe just rooting, but I don't think these two are going to produce any plants. But this is also another Blue Paris that I'm rooting at the moment. I don't know if it's Graptoveria or Echeveria Purple Gem. But anyway, see how small that is compared to my thumb. It was half the size when I got it. It was just tiny. She didn't even want to sell it to me because it's so small, she said. And I said, no, it doesn't matter. And I decided to remove the leaves on the bottom again. So now that's already rooting. Put it there so you can see the background. There you go. So it's already 2 leaves that are rooting. And also this one is called Scarlet. Beautiful plant, but small again. And then I've got Dark Ice. Tiny. Look, my little finger. Look, that's about the same size. Anyway, this one now is, she's not sure whether this is a champagne, she said, question mark. But we'll see when it grows up. Echeveria subsicilis variegata. I already have one, but it's just so slow growing that I decided to buy another one. So this is now my second subsicilis. Beautiful plant, but it's still, it's the same size as my other one. So there you go. Okay, the other one's outside, and this one I'm growing this under the grow light to make it grow faster. But soon I have to take it out so it can get used to being outside. And finally, I've got a Sedum Bronze Delight. So I've got the ordinary standard one, but this is a variegated one. And you can see that I already harvested some leaves and they're already popping up. So that one there, that would have been about I kid you not, that's only like 5 days or 6 days old. This one is older. I only took one out, but the other one is like the biggest one. So this one here, about 10 days old. And this one is a variegated cotyledon pendants, I think. Let me check. It is pendants. I forgot. It's only a new plant. So now this one as well, it's such a fast grower. 3 weeks ago, when I got this, it was only like half the size of this part there that's exposed. So half of that for the 2 plants. And then now look how thick they are. And the new ones coming out, you can see the variegation. So those are variegation here. And then that one, the new ones as well, got a green strip or stripe in the center. So that means it's variegating as well. This one, this is not a succulent, but this is so beautiful. This is a dragon plant. Beautiful Alocasia dragon scale. I'd probably kill it because this needs a lot more watering. Normally when I go away for a winter trip, I put all my plants that requires watering or likes water, put it in my bathtub. And then that way my daughter can just spray it once a month. And I got another one. I forgot this one. This one too. This is, oh, look at that sheen on that one. This is Alocasia capea or caprea. And, hang on, I got it on special. There was a time when this was for sale for $50 and I didn't buy it. Caprea, okay? And now this one, I got this for, look, 10 bucks. Okay, so, which is, I'm happy. There you go. Beautiful sheen. And when I got it, by the way, it only have one big leaf. That one, it was just emerging like this. And then now there's another leaf coming out. See, look at that. So I nearly forgot this. This is my Pachyphytum baby fingers. It's actually green in comparison to the other one here, which is a baby fingers, but this is a Sadowski, and it's all nice and pink and fat. And this one here is Pachyphytum machusei or machuke. I don't know how you say it. Machusei baby fingers. Okay. So I got my fix now for my succulent buying thing. I need to buy succulents or else I'm going to go into withdrawals. So that's enough for me to get me through winter until springtime. So the next time I'll be buying succulents will be sometime in October or November.